Welcome back. So I did leave after the mystery box and went to see if I could get some Bozeman hobby boxes, but they were out. So instead, I'm going to open up some of these top packets that were in the box. Now, this being the 87, we'd be looking for, Barry Bonds and Bo Jackson. We're going to save that for the last. We're going to start with 89. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Just get these open real quick. So most likely I'm going to have to go back to eBay for hobby boxes. My local guys only get a few of them and they sell out really quick. And I guess I'm not important enough to be put on the list to get them. But that's fine. eBay works too. So let's get these out of this packaging. Now let's see what we got. So probably the only big highlights in here will be Nolan Ryan. So we'll see if we got him. These are pretty good shape. They're not stuck at all. Not seeing anybody so far. Not even any A's. And there's a Barry Bonds right there. A couple of years after. Oh. Dodgers leaders. Sandberg. Steve Avery. That one's pretty good. And Abbott. Ozzie. Okay, so no Nolan Irons, but there's been some good ones. Alright, let's see what's in this one here. Oh, gotta learn how to put these up here a little better. So as you can see, we do have the Mark McGwire rookie. Just kind of bad. And a George Bell. So let's get these out and see what we got. Throw the trash down. Those are weird. There's like other ones around it and on top of it. Anyway, on to 88. So, if I remember right, in 88, there was a Cal Ripken Jr., an error card. I don't remember what the error was. I think it was a double of something. Maybe double exposure. I don't know. If we find a Cal Ripken Jr., we'll look it over and see if we see anything different. Mike Davis. And there's that Mark McGwire. There's a Nolan Ryan, but one of those turn back the clock ones. Another turn back the clock. So, Greg Maddux. And Roger Clemens. Ended with two great pitchers right there. So no Cal Ripken Jr., so I guess we won't know what the error was. Sure, we could just look it up. I remember it was double something. I don't know if it was like a double print, double name. Let's pull out him. Matt Young. I don't know, I'm going back through. I thought I saw somebody else that I wanted to pull out. But I'll just look it up later. I almost called him Stormy Daniels. How names stick in your head, huh? All right. Let's try this 87. So far, we got Roger Clemens. We're wanting the Barry Bonds and the Bo Jackson Future Stars. So the Bo Jackson Future Star 1. Let's pull these in. I mean, there's other names, but I think those are the most coveted ones. In 87. Put that down. All right. So Bo and Barry. Henderson. Don Mattingly All-Star. Oh, we got a Kirby Puckett. An All-Star Kirby Puckett. Man, he looks young in that one. Philly Leaders. Another Dave Henderson. There's a Future Star, but not who we wanted. All right, last little group. Let's set these over here for now. There's that Roger Clemens. It's amazing seeing how young they look in these. All right. Ooh, George Brett. There's another Kirby. I think this was... Okay, no. I was thinking it was his rookie year for some reason. But it's not Kirby's rookie year. Manager. All right. 2 left. The Yankees. And Pascu. And nope. So no Bo. No Barry. But I also got these. So these has the iconic Bo Jackson with his football pads on, holding a bat across his shoulder. Is in here. Also, the Nolan Ryan in a tuxedo. So, other than that, I don't know if there's any other ones in the studios, but I do know those are the most popular and what people are looking for. So, let's check our luck. And there is a piece. Okay, here we go. Gary Sheffield. So, looks like we don't have. I think the bow one is not red frame. I think it's a black frame, if I remember. Well, let's look. I think they should have done the whole mall print looking ones where they kind of look to the left, or the glamour shot types here. That would have been funny. All right. Of course, the puzzle piece. Ruben Sierra. It's actually not bad looking. Cal Ripken Jr. And last chance for both of those. The Bow and the Nolan. Guess I remember seeing the picture of them, and I don't think they had red borders. So those all look red. So it doesn't look like I got one. I got the Nolan Ryan there. Just not him in the tuxedo. I might be thinking of the wrong year too, now that I think about it. So I think they were color pictures. Stubbs. Yeah. Harper. That's it for the studio. I might be thinking of the wrong year for these studios. Yeah, I think I might be maybe the 90s or something. I'd have to research it, but I did get my Nolan right there. Just not him in the tuxedo. Ooh, oops. I already messed up one of the cards. So anyway, so we did studios, some tops. Why don't we let's do a couple more of what came out of there. So let's do the two scores, the pinnacles and just the regular. We'll start, throw these off. We'll start with just the regular. I don't know if I ripped that or if it was ripped before, but hopefully moisture didn't get in. And it looks like they did. These are bricked. Yep, look at that. They're bricked. Oh. Well, they come apart pretty fine though. Nice and slow. Frank Thomas, Starstruck. You know, I'm going to get a good card out of here, but it's going to rip or leave indentations on it. Another Kirby. You can see the difference between the years. That's him holding up that's kind of funny. I like that one. I like that one. That's kind of funny. Hideo. Nice. I don't think this is this his first year? No, it's not. All right. Got a Hideo, so not his rookie. Still, that's not bad. And Kirby. Frank Thomas. Where's that one that was funny? This one. I like that one. Yeah, mostly because it's funny. Alright, so these are the pinnacles. This should be the last one. I'll do the other ones in a later. So, shit. Forgot what year this was. Let's look real quick. 93. I was born. Oh, we got some stuck. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's stuck together. I didn't even notice these two were stuck. There we go. And idols. Well, let's go back to these ones that are stuck. Swift. Anderson. Pat Mahomes. His rookie. Guessing everybody knows who his son is. Oh, got some stuck. Oh, more stuck. Lance Johnson. Oh. That one is actually kind of cool looking. But that will do it for now. Hope have a great day. I guess I'm supposed to say what the whole subscribe, like, comment. Tell me, You're dumb. Tell me if I missed somebody good in those. I don't really care what you say. You can be as mean as you want. Anyway, have a great day. See you again.